Yes, yes, there we go. You just smack those things with a hammer a few times so that we can get them working again. Honestly, a little bit of a breeze blows by and all of my pips become quite distressed. Well, to be honest, I was a little distressed when the breeze blew away my little field of flowers. But maybe they were dandelion flowers for all I know. So, at least that wasn't as bad as the cataclysmic events could have been. But I am noticing a surprise. We have had our knife jugglers juggling for quite a while, which entertains the piplings of the village after all. I mean, who apparently doesn't enjoy watching someone risk their life by juggling knives in the air? Apparently, that gives us hope. I feel like it would give me the opposite, but that's okay. And I thought that we were absolutely, positively, certainly far ahead of the fearful event that's coming in 2 days. But then, well, I looked up and realized, oh, I mean, I thought it was just double that we needed to be able to fight against the threat. But apparently it's not, and I should be paying more attention to the gauge. And the gauge, which I suppose is my meditations upon the domains during my time where I'm totally not a napping elder in a rocking chair. I am absolutely meditating on serious matters of the village. The gauge says we only have an 83% chance of a good event, and this is supposed to be like one of the whammies, isn't it? It's supposed to be one of the big ones. So... also, there's that major heat event coming up, so perhaps I should have our watchers tending to this, but we don't have anybody free for that kind of shenanigans right now. So, I do think, though, I need to pivot a little bit, and we need to make sure we have some hope being generated. Let's see. We're just barely feeding the chickens, so I need to leave that be. I guess we could go ahead and stop working the barley fields quite as intensely. We still need all of the wood we're getting. We still need all of the stone we're getting. The food, I don't want to risk really falling behind on. Especially because I don't have anyone gathering the chicken eggs now. Huh, I don't know when that happened. All right. Well, actually, Lavender Rain, Crystal, if you two don't mind, perhaps you could go ahead and bring some joy to this village by eating some of the hard bread that Fawn Hoof and Paint Seagull and, of course, Makuna Bunny and all the other farmers have worked so hard to bring us. So hard that I am actually going to be knocking down this house with Mars, and we're going to be putting another bakery there. Indeed. And how is our scriptorium? Look at the scribbles! 28 knowledge we have now. I am well pleased with this. Very pleased with this, because that's going to give us quite the boost to be able to go ahead and learn new things, like bathing pools. Oh, cool. So it can give you heat or it can give you cold. I didn't realize that. Oh, and I wonder if we have all of these researchers researching if we might be able to get that up before like the giant, really big bad heat thing that's supposed to happen. Well, we shall just have to find out, shall we? Oh, so close. So close. But also, I think that the public baths will be the first place that we have like a proper middle-class artisan. Which means I am indeed going to need to work hard to, train a new person, and I think they need a fancy house. And I think we might just have to have a Hope Festival before we actually have the ability to do festivals, because I thought we had plenty of hope, because I am not exactly sure. Ooh, we just unlocked the achievement, A Crowded Place, reach 50 pips. Really? Oh, I guess the kidlets don't count. Sorry, kids. However, I would like to go ahead and welcome into the wonderful village of Are We There You, Emily. Welcome, Emily. Did I already have an Emily? We might have multiple Emilys on our Patreon list, and perhaps they're friends. We had multiple Wrens, I think we had 3 Wrens for a little while there, and I was just blown away by that. And come on, you could throw a pebble and find somebody, there's one Wren, find somebody whose name includes either something related to cats, wolves, or especially nature and plants. That covers a lot of what our wonderful community tends to be made up of. And welcome, Emily. You weren't here yet, so now you are. All right, well, okay. So, the whole fear thing. 99% chance. We just need one more hope to be able to go ahead and fight against it, so I'm sure that's going to be fine, and maybe I don't need more of our villages dedicated to such hopeful activities. But it would be nice to potentially have another young knife master space Vendance preparing themselves for the future. Ooh, and speaking of preparing for the future, what do you mean? Cobblestone path to dwelling? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, well now we gotta get a... all right, fine, I see how it is. If I want a fancy bakery that's gonna produce the soft bread that we need in order to satisfy the hoity-toity bath tender who is going to insist that they are actually a little bit more equal than the other pips, then okay, I think that they might need like a special house that I haven't researched yet either. Perhaps I should be building a second pool as a backup, now that I think about it, for when we need to, you know, go ahead and cool the village off so that we don't all die of the intense, heatful doom things that seem to be coming up in the future. Where on earth are those baths again? Oh, they would be under cold, wouldn't they? So let's see. Plus 10 if a water maker is within 1. Okay. Well... was I gonna put another well over here? Maybe? Oh my gosh, I have made a bit of a mess of things over here, but we are going to do our best. Yeah, we can put a pool over and then put a well. The pool takes like 5 days to build. We need 2 watchers per pool. Maybe we'll wait until we see what the public baths want to be over by, ooh, and I need another person training at the scriptorium. So Ginger Fury, welcome, welcome. And also, who else is running towards it? Ginger Fury, and then Far Away. Ginger Fury and Far Away, welcome to the scriptorium. Hopefully you will be able to help us with accessing greater knowledge so that we can go ahead and like get a move on somehow. Okay, maybe I should have the watchers go ahead and start working on getting a little bit of cold. And you know what? Maybe it would be fine to allow some of our villagers to socialize for a moment. If they do manage to get bonus hope after all, I do think it might jog my memory beans, and I would like to jog my memory beans. Also, we have so many tomatoes. Wow. Okay, well, enough about the tomatoes. And actually, as I scan around... aha! Empty house! Yes! All right. And let me scan around again. No empty house there. No empty house there. What about... empty house! Not for long. Thank you, Savannah. Thank you, Mars. I appreciate your contributions to somehow transforming these berries into babies. Who knows how it works? Not me. We shan't go there. And meanwhile, let's see. We're gaining some tools and also using some tools for the performance stall. Performance stall? Excuse me? Oh, because we're training the knife master. I was about to be like, hold up, are we destroying knives every single time somebody is performing? Because if so, I kind of need to take a minute to think about that. Oh, and I forgot we could grow hemp fields right now. Oh, that's gonna be so good for our medication. Oh, okay, I really might need to like focus on that for a minute. I totally forgot about that. Gosh, and we need to go ahead and remove this, get that out of the way so that we can possibly put down more fields. All right, well, I'm sure it's all going to be fine. I have hope, don't you? And I'm sure if we share a little bit of gossipy hope, everything's going to work out just peachy. To the point where maybe we'll finally jog my memory beans and I might learn how to make peaches. That would be awesome. Yay! Woo! Bathing pools! Now everyone's not going to smell so bad. We could actually try to start smelling like roses. Oh, we just made it to 100%. Yay, and look at that, extra memory beans. Yay! All right. Aww, we've got happy villagers. Check that out. Lord of Thunder's one of the happy ones. Lavender's happy. Foxfangs is happy. Shellabella's happy. Yay! Wow, that's a level 5. So they're gonna be happy for 5 days, and that gives them the happiness trait. It's not always doom and gloom in this village. Happiness events will make your pips feel like they're on top of the world. I wonder what that will do for them too. I think it gives them like a little boost, or, oh look, they have little music notes all around while they're just running about and being happy. Aww. Meanwhile, the public baths have finally been researched. Pips would never leave the baths if they could. I often found some of them sleeping in them, and at least 3 of them drown. So we will need a bath tender for that, which may make life rather interesting. We can indeed make the soft bread at least, and we do have some of the very fancy food. What we do not have is the fancy houses that I think are required for the bath tenders to live in. And I bet we could train one, but if we didn't have a house, they might leave. And we don't want that, since it looks like they could produce quite a bit of gold for us. We just need the blankets. Oh. Huh. Huh. The silence is me staring into the distance, wondering if we have blankets. I don't think we do. Whoops. Well, might as well get some of those pools built, eh? I do love watching the koi fish swim about, and we can at least plan on where the public baths will go. There's that too. Oh, look at how happy. Oh, little baby's happy. Foxfangs is happy. Shellbell's like doing a big dance while gathering stuff up. I wonder, like, does happiness give them some sort of cute little boost? And I really can't wait to see more. Oh, hey, new kiddo. Welcome to the Mandalorian. It's so good. The Mandalorian. How about, do you want Mandy? Let's Mandalorian. There we go. Oh, it's so good to see you again, Mandy. Oh, all right, good. Oh, I'm so happy. So many of these wonderful patrons happen to be souls reborn from people that I have known for many a year now. And that just makes you gosh darn happy, doesn't it? All right, so let's see. We probably don't need to be producing happiness over here. Sorry, Crystal. Sorry, Lavender Rain. We might need you to get back on the the barley collecting game. And I'm just so curious, like, does happiness give you some sort of special little boost bean? Because that would be like a quirk. No, it's not like a quirk. It would be, that's the person, okay, happy. And oh, +1 hope each day, that's what it does. Oh, I was trying to figure it out. Sometimes the pips would just wake up and whistle for no apparent reason, content with their simple but dangerous lives. If only they knew about all my visions. Well, they eventually found out. Oh dear. All right, let's see. So, take that, prophecies! I think we are going to be just fine. So we can actually maybe settle in a wee bit. I don't know what kind of event we need to worry about over here. I'm sure that we're fine. We don't probably need to generate that much hope today. Kind of nice that we could, though. And I mean, everybody's really happy, so Galactic Woo, no offense, I'm gonna let you take a little break, because I think everybody would stop being quite as happy if we no longer were able to, like, survive the village burning down to the ground. As you may note, let us just point out the fact that the pool, among other things, helps for burning pips. So pips that happen to be burning, as in on fire, as in we want to make sure that doesn't happen. All right, and to do that, the public baths, +5 for each dwelling within 1, and it requires cobblestone path to dwelling. So let's think about this. Where is the highest concentration of houses? Right here, actually. And then if we removed this piece, then I think we'd need to build another one down here. But if we removed that, I wonder if I could move that then too. Because then we could put another house there and have 1, 2, 3, ooh, maybe even 4. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I think the public baths could be up here. Because that already has 3 houses. We could probably like sneak in a few more, move around a few things, and have like a nice concentration of spots here. And then Perhaps, let me check. I was thinking kind of over here, but this is increasingly kind of become a pier. Ah, that's right. I need to start, where's my notes? I need to start making sure we have proper names for everything. For instance, the Lake of Many Names, which ironically, because I gave it the name Lake of Many Names, I have not forgotten that name. And then the forest, which I gave like a name and completely forgot. Yeah, I'm staring into the distance trying to remember. Ah, well, we'll have to go ahead and name this pier as well, but I kind of want to name it like Egg Shores or like Eggshell Pier because we have so many eggs. The eggs and the barley are the two things that I keep building more and more and more of these places to store. Also tomatoes, but like they're the village like special fruit, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. But yeah, the public baths. Does it need to be next to anything else? It just requires cobblestone path to the dwelling and +5 for each dwelling within one. So you know what? I do think this shall be an excellent place for the public baths. And also, let's see, dwelling holds commoner, requires a leisure within 2. So we might need to rebuild some sort of leisure like over here. I don't know why, but we'll do that. Wait, does this require social within 2? Let me see. This requires leisure within 2. This requires nothing. So we'll rebuild that so we can knock this thing down. How long will it take to build this? 2 days? Okay. And I'm gonna knock this one down. And then I think that this building is tied to this building and this building. So we need to move where the tables are, basically. Easy enough to do, honestly, you pips. You can share your bread down here, okay? All right, we'll get those built. 2 days. That would cause a lot of things to be abandoned, so I'm gonna have to wait for just a second. And then I think we need to check on how one might be able to make blankets. Oh, phooey. Oh, boy. All right. Yes, yes, give it to me. Let me know about my hubris of getting so confident and excited. I may have not noted. Blankets, the fine tailor. The good news is we can get that pretty quick. The bad news is requires fabric maker within 2, leisure within 2. It likes to burn down on occasion. And also, man. Okay, and then leisure within 2. Heck, where's my leisure? Okay, needs to have a shared table within 2 of it too. All right, look, then maybe I can build the tailor. I mean, technically where these chicken fruit are. I would hate to do that, and yet maybe if I knock this house down, put another house here. All right, this has gotten a little bit complex, but that is indeed the managing of pips, and it is just the cost of living, basically. And I am going to get these public baths down. They do need to have cobblestone paths to the houses, though. All right, so let's make sure that we'll have at least that put down on a few spots. And might as well, just like while we're here. Excellent. See, the pips know what to do. And then this is so much fun. This is so much fun just to like go from place to place and just kind of try to figure out what we're going to do to take care of our piplings. Let's see, we're already pulling that up. We're already pulling up water. How are we doing on our water, by the way? Okay. Ooh, Savannah, you can get back to making that bread. And speaking of bread, huzzah, huzzah. The other bakery requires flour maker within 1. Cobblestone path to dwelling? Yeah? Uh-huh. This makes flour? Yes? Do you mean it needs to be like against it? Oh my word. All right, fine. We're gonna be working on that too. Oh my gosh. All right. And I suppose for now, let's see, fields or building another pool zone. Because I'm not sure how the public baths will pull off, and I'm kind of nervous about that, so I sort of kind of want to try to build a pool. Is this sharing table tied to anything? That house, I think? Does it need, is that because the sharing table requires dwelling within 2? Hey, okay. We're gonna go ahead and make room maybe for some baths over by the scriptorium, I think, because that might work out okay. So I think that this basically is just us running around in big circles at this point. Oh, and there we go, Ren. All right, she's back to making the glop. Boy, if I don't have bread and glop made, which we haven't for a couple days, then we're gonna be very sad. But we aren't gonna be sad because we're gonna have bread and glop. Glop made out of eggs mixed just with water. Yay, but now Ren's gonna have a buddy to help out with that. All right, well, there we go, my wonderful villagers. We're gathering hope from happy villagers. We're pushing our way through to having pools, and I'm so confident that nothing bad shall happen, that we shall continue to push the population limits up and up and up, even though bad things tend to happen when you get more than 50 pips. Beware! A doom event is coming soon. Prepare for it, because it may end the village. Ooh, the hot one. Ooh, yay, find Taylor. Okay, we'll review that. Oh dear. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm sure this is gonna be fine. We've got this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.